Good morning, welcome to Civo Navigate. That was a nice start, a bit of excitement with this t-shirt cannon. So I always love coming to Austin. We came here last year for our first Civo Navigate in Austin. We've run these events all around the world. We have them in Europe as well as the US. We ran one earlier in the year. We're in San Francisco as well. And part of the event is really about innovation. It's a big part of the event, and education. And I love in Austin, there's a real entrepreneurial spirit here, lots of innovation, so it's the perfect place to host it. And I think really the most important thing that always strikes me when I visit Austin is the real sense of community that's here. There's so many great people that I meet, really good meet-up groups and things like that, and everyone really willing to help and share with each other. So excited to be here. But before we get into things, I just want to share a little bit about Civo and how we're evolving. So Civo is a cloud built for more. And the whole reason we exist is to challenge the hyperscale cloud providers. And our mission is to open up a future of multi-cloud. And I don't believe that exists today. Most people lock into a single vendor. So Civo's developed a new cloud model where we see cloud in a new light, where everything moves you forward and nothing holds you back. A cloud that doesn't need a team of lawyers to explain how to use it. Built on open standards, predictable billing, and we offer fair infrastructure. No legalese and no lock-ins. So we believe in providing more value by lowering cloud costs, more freedom by championing open standards and ending cloud lock-in, more simplicity by reducing cloud complexity, and more choice by giving you back control so you don't have to play by the hyperscaler rules. So that means that it opens up way more possibilities for people, for you to build the future without us ever getting in your way. You're coming up with great ideas and applications and products and things, and you need Civo to just be there as a trusted partner and not get in your way. So here's a comparison on Civo's on-demand pricing versus the big three. Obviously, I mentioned that cost saving that we're trying to bring to the cloud world. And this is based on a Kubernetes cluster, which is a 3-node cluster, 200 gig of storage, a certain amount of data transfer. And these are like-for-like prices that we've taken from the different cost calculators from different vendors' websites. And it's for exactly the same thing. So as you can see on there, Civo is 60%, at least 60% cheaper for the exact same thing. And the hyperscale prices are continuing to rise. They're going up and up and up. And you kind of ask, when's it going to end? And let me tell you that I don't think it is going to end. Hyperscalers are not winning new logos like they used to. So what they're having to do really now, the only way they can grow is by increasing prices and sweating their existing customers more and more and more. So you're going to see that increase in prices keep happening. And that's because they've got to make that next earnings report. They've got to hit that quarterly target, that extra billion or so they've got to make. So I don't think that's ever going to change. So there's a lot of, as we all know, there's what we call FinOps industry now that's been created, where there's lots of software to help you reduce your prices and things like that. Lots of expensive consultants that exist. But we think there's a better route. There's way quicker too. Why do you want to pay all that extra expense to try and reduce your cloud prices in that kind of complex world? So we think people should at least evaluate Civo as an option in that regard, in that multi-cloud strategy that I mentioned, and be one of those providers in a multi-cloud world. So Civo today has 3 booths that you might have noticed them as you came in. We see the world in 3 different ways: public cloud, private cloud, and AI. And we're probably best known for our public cloud services. We have 2 US regions. We have 2 in the UK. We have 1 in Germany. And we've just opened 1 in India as well. And we've got more coming in South America, in Asia, and Europe as well. And we're constantly improving our cloud offerings and adding new features, which you'll get to learn more about today. But almost on a daily basis, I speak to people, and there's lots of people frustrated that they want to move to Civo, but the magnitude of migrating from a hyperscaler to Civo is a lot of work. So we listened to what the feedback we were getting. You need help, so we got you some help. So we've partnered with a company called StackGen, And what they offer is a cloud-to-cloud migration tool from AWS, from GCP, from Azure to Civo. And they have a seamless migration. They can offer a seamless migration by translating existing infrastructure as code from one cloud provider to another. So a really cool company, and they've become a key partner of ours, and they make it really easy, as I mentioned. So, come and talk to our team. If you're having challenges, you want to reduce your costs, you want to migrate, but that migration is proving difficult, then, there's a potential solution. Now, on the screen here as well, and we've got a live demo unit here, is what we called Civo FlexCore. And for the first time, actually, let's go back one step. This is the actual thing that powers our public cloud. So these are all the different devices that we use in our hyperconverged infrastructure format in our public cloud regions around the world. But for the first time, you can actually buy one of these now and power your own private cloud. So the same thing that we use, you can now use, and it's called FlexCore, and it's our private cloud appliance. It offers all the benefits of our public cloud experience, but delivered privately in a box. And most importantly, it includes our full stack. So you get Kubernetes, you get virtual machines, databases, block storage, object storage, VPCs, load balancers, autoscalers, GPU support even. So the whole thing. So we're showcasing that FlexCore appliance on our private cloud booth that's outside, as well as other private cloud offerings. And I'm sure you're all aware, there's a surge at the moment of workloads that are moving off the cloud or back to on-prem. And we believe this product fills an important gap, which gives you that parity between public and private cloud. So check that out. So at this point, I'm going to invite two guests up on the stage and talk to you more about our future developments and some of the things going on in AI and other developments on our public cloud services and things. So I'm going to invite Josh, our Chief Innovation Officer, and Dinesh, our CTO, up to the stage.
Thank you so much, Mark. And I'm very pleased today to talk to you guys about Civo AI, one of our newest line products, the ones that we're presenting outside in the Rotundra, just out here. We've got a number of things on show today that we really want to talk about and grab a hold of in detail. And in particular, some of these are actually about how we offer some of the latest, most innovative NVIDIA GPUs for up to 60% of the price, like for comparisons for people like AWS and GCP. And what we think this is about is actually evening the playing field for small companies and people who actually want to begin to iterate and experiment on AI. We're sufficiently like for like around capabilities, but then also performance, leveraging next generation technologies around virtualization to make sure that these offerings can be in place with cloud-native technologies. And we're committed to a future where we're continuously expanding and driving this future. If you're aware of the recent NVIDIA Blackwell technologies, you'll understand that we were one of the first cloud providers to have that in place. We had a number of B200 boxes that are actually already sold out. We're in the process of pre-ordering more to bring some more in. If that's of interest to you guys, please don't hesitate to reach out. But actually talking here about customers and what we're doing here at Civo and how we're driving this next generation of innovative technology is actually, I'm really pleased to announce one of our innovative partnerships with a company called Orbital Materials. And Orbital Materials actually have the world's fastest and most accurate materials science model, working with companies across the UK and the US, but then also with industry leaders like Oxford University and Edinburgh University. Co-founded by ex-DeepMind employees from the Material Science Division, their plan is actually to use this material science technology to accelerate and decarbonize data centers and develop new technologies for batteries around renewable technologies. Civo are actually going to be one of the first partners to pilot their carbon capture technology that they've been building and developing with people like Oxford University. And actually, in a two-way partnership, our plan is actually they will use the Civo infrastructure and cloud to continuously train this frontier model. And in a partnership that gains them additional sustainability insights, we'll be able to leverage that to optimize our data centers' efficiency. And alongside that, a recent announcement we made last year is actually the Relax AI product, which is a privacy-focused large language model service equivalent to a Claude or a ChatGPT. And we think this is particularly important because as we move forward into AI and use cases expand, particularly into the enterprise, we're seeing the primary constraints being privacy and security. And also being able to run that workload and you understand exactly where it is, maybe under some geopolitical constraints. We think that the future of AI involves fine-grained access controls and power over your data. And actually, one of the largest challenges people have right now is being able to take your data to the cloud to be able to run these large language models. With solutions like Relax AI, you can actually move that large language model to your data instead of taking your data to the model, reversing the paradigm and opening up new opportunities for compliance-driven workloads. We think this is particularly important for peace of mind as you move forward with AI. Being able to have confidence in the technology you have enables you to access faster iterations, more rapid experimentation. We're building an integration where an MCP client sits inside the Relax AI environment. And actually what we're doing here is we're providing single tenancy isolated environments for you to be able to do that. Some of the challenges around MCP adoption right now, and point to some of our access around fine-grained access controls, is actually putting your data into these environments isn't secure yet. And we've built a number of parameters and controls to be able to make that possible. We have plans to open this up along wider implementations beyond Kubernetes and the Civo provider, also alongside for Slack and things like Gmail alongside that. We see the future of how AI can gain value over your business data, primarily in linking in the data you already have access and tools to. Thank you very much for listening. I'll pass over now to Dinesh, the CTM.
Thank you very much, Josh. Have you got the clicker? Josh, clicker. Thank you very much. I think some of the great things about MCP is that with things like FlexCore and having this available locally in your data center, this story about bringing LLMs into your own site becomes really, really exciting. And the work Josh and his team's been doing has been so great. It's not just Josh with the clicker. Oh, gone too far. Right, wanted to just talk quickly about a few of the recent developments that have been adding to all of the public and private cloud environments that we've been working on. So the ability to snapshot and restore volumes and instances has been really, really important. Bringing this capability allows more and more workload to come across. We've been working on Kubernetes, which is a lot of ephemeral workload, but as we've been moving into the private cloud space, these Windows VMs that are long-lived, that you've got running, I think you see uptimes of over a year, the snapshot restore, and we'll be working on adding more backup disaster recovery over the next year. As Mark mentioned, we've now gone into India, bringing our capability to deploy workload across the world, really exciting, and we'll be continuing to add more regions as we grow. In our private cloud space, Civo Stack Enterprise is our ability to install what you've seen today onto your own hardware that already exists. So this is a pay-as-you-go license model and allows you to reuse existing hardware in your own data center. And then we've got FlexCore, which I'm really excited about. It's got the nice Civo blue on top of it and something we've been working on for years. The move away from OCP onto the smaller hardware means that we can give this to you to use in your own data center. On the AI side, we've continued to add support for NVIDIA GPUs across public and private cloud, and we've built our platform to host LLMs. So whether that is bring your own LLMs or using tools like Relax, it becomes really, really empowering and using AI every day. As Mark was saying, we've been listening to customers about how do you get started working on Civo. So looking back over the past few years, this is where customers are able to get real value day one working with Civo. So with our fast launch times for ephemeral environments like feature branches or dev environments, people are able to get up and running in 90 seconds, show off what you've been working on, and then kind of take that on into production into the existing workloads that you have. What becomes really interesting is Josh's demo with MCP of if you've got this idea, you've got tools that you want to try, you're integrating with an LLM, now you can get isolated environments, isolated clusters up, and let your LLM loose in there rather than in your own data center, which, again, people are finding really, really exciting over the past 3 months. The other area is CI/CD. We've seen a lot of workload come across from things like GitHub Actions, Jenkins runners, Bazel builds. With our low-cost compute, and it's really high performance with free ingress and egress bandwidth, these short-lived workloads become really, really a great place to go. Actually, later today, I am running a workshop on GitHub Actions and our Civo Autoscaler. So if you're interested in coming along to that workshop, it'll be something you can take away and you can use from there on in. And on our AI side as well, we're seeing a lot of customers deploying agent frameworks such as N8N, VLLM and Ollama locally, so that when new models such as DeepSeek come out, you can start evaluating those immediately with the GPUs that we have available. Then the other really interesting thing is tools like Klein and RuCode, which is allowing you to vibe code or integrate into your IDEs. And Josh is running a workshop this afternoon where you're able to connect Klein, RuCode into Relax, into our public models, and start getting iterations on your code base straight out of the door. So our future is really thinking about a cloud 2.0. So where you have public cloud and private cloud that is different, we want to create a unified environment with feature parity across everything. And by that, we mean that there is the same API, the same CLI, the same dashboard interfaces, whether you're deploying publicly, privately on one of our appliances, or privately to infrastructure that you already own. I think that is something that is going to be really, really important as we keep moving data over into this AI future, where we're giving more and more tools access to deploy across these environments. The other thing we really see changing is on data privacy and data locality, data sovereignty. So this is not really country level, so we need data to stay in the US or we need to stay in Europe for regulatory requirements. But we see sovereignty as the ability to control, for you to control, where your data is held. So if you have an environment that needs data to stay in the US in a particular state, and a public cloud isn't serving that, we see a future where these appliances could be deployed into that location that you control and that you have the ability to put a region into. Civo, we want to give you the ability to choose where your data goes. The other thing we believe is that we are built for an AI future. I think with the recent news about Broadcom and Kubernetes, KubeVirt project has been coming up to people's minds, and we've been using that in production for 5 years. We believe that we're going to keep backing best of open source to move the cloud forward. One of the ideas that is also what we're doing is that we use Kubernetes on these bare metal boxes as well. So the ideas around eventual consistency or defining your cloud as a custom resource and letting Kubernetes build that is something that we see in our future. And for those of you that know about GitOps, the idea of pointing a GitOps catalog to your application and your Kubernetes cluster deploying it, we see an entire cloud being able to do that. So you could take one of these boxes, put it in a new location, and you point your same GitOps repo to that, and those same CRDs deploy everything onto here, give you a full audit log, give you a full security log of what's going on. Something we're working on, I think, where it's going to be really, really exciting. So to wrap up, Civo's envisioning a world where power is given back to the customer and allowing you to have the cloud the way you want it, whether that's publicly, privately, or as an AI. And we're really excited for you to be part of our journey. Thank you very much.